So you're maybe a newer investor, wants to get into it, wants a relatively easy way, and you got 15 or 20 grand. It's not enough to really buy like a huge deal yourself, but it's enough to get in the game, right? Working with people like from Bigger Pockets, for example, who are not accredited investors, so they can't be part of the fund, but they've got 15 grand they would love to invest. So essentially what I'm going to be doing is finding these homes, moving them into the park, setting everything up, selling the note so I get paid back entirely. It's almost like a burr inside of the mobile home park, right? So I bought a home, moved it on site, rehabbed it, got it all set up, found a tenant, moved the tenant in, and now I'm into the whole deal. Let's call it for $20,000, the entire thing for $20K. I then sell that to a tenant, the home. I sell the tenant to the home for 20 grand. But the tenant is making payments on it. I then sell that note to an investor, like for example, let's say you pay $20,000. Now you get that, let's call it 8 to 10% return, somewhere in there. So you're maybe a newer investor, wants to get into it, wants a relatively easy way, and you got 15 or 20 grand. It's not enough to really buy like a huge deal yourself, but it's enough to get in the game, right?
Yeah.
So the beauty of this model is this. The person who lives in the property now, they're paying 10% interest. They're over a 5-year span. Their money just goes directly from them to you. Let's say you're the investor,
Sure.
right? So and you bought the note from me, which means I have no money out of pocket at this point.
Right.
You get the money, the 10%, but what do I get? I get lot rent of $250 a month. And I can do that over and over and over and over and over. And essentially I can add NOI, like growth. Like I can increase my net operating income, increase my revenue, increase my property value without spending a dime of my own money. Unlike apartment complexes, which require you to put in a big cash payment every time with the mobile home park thing. And I don't know anybody who does this, but it's a phenomenal way to now get other people involved, get them into real estate, get them excited, get them working with my team and me to do these little homes. And maybe eventually I'll just find one, rich person who just can just do that and make the 10% every single time. And I don't work with a lot of people, but I like the idea of working with a lot of people and getting their foot in the door, because those people later, once they get comfortable, are going to be the ones that are going to be able to fund more of the fund. And it's a good entry point.